A famous quote by anthropologist Margaret Mead relates to the efforts of our next guest. She said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world."
And that's right. Since 1998, Keep Kids Alive Drive 25 has grown from a small group of devoted citizens into a much larger cause, making the streets safer for everybody who lives in our communities.
Absolutely. Welcome, Tom Everson and Beth Norris. And both of you have been on before.
Yeah,
so
Tom, good to see you. Beth,
good
to see
to
you.
be back.
Hear you. Well, hear you. Let's hear, what is the mission behind Keep Kids Alive Drive 25?
Well, the mission, quite simply, is to help make streets safer for everybody who walks, cycles, plays, drives, and rides. So that's really all of us. I mean, we're concerned about what happens on and along roadways of any kind, and all, because there are all kinds of factors that feed into why people die or are seriously injured on or along roadways.
Well, Tom, you know, your son was tragically killed.
Actually, no.
My son.
Yeah,
Beth was.
Beth, your son was killed. And I think if people remember the news, it was a number of years ago. Remind us what happened.
It was the accident out by Vallis Pumpkin Patch. The kids were headed out there. They were on 180th trying to cross 370, and there was no light at the time. So it was a very hazardous intersection, and unfortunately, you know, Maddie thought she could make it through, and unfortunately she couldn't. And Nate died as a result of the accident, and the two girls were critically injured, but they have both since fully recovered.
And how old was Nate, and what was he like?
He was 15.
15.
He was 15. He was a sophomore in high school. He was out at Mount Michael, straight A student. I mean, this kid was everything you wanted a kid: leadership, athletic, smart, just a very. He had it all.
Yeah.
And then so you got involved with this Live Forward mission. How did? And there's a picture of Nate right there. How did you get involved with this initiative? Why did you decide to take it so personally for you?
Well, Tom reached out to me and wanted to know if I would like to be a part of it after Nate's accident. And it's really sad. It's not like situations where, you know, people with cancer, someone gets diagnosed. There's a lot of hope for recovery, a lot of research and everything and stuff. When you're in a situation like this, they've passed on. So we're kind of like the forgotten victims. You know, we get forgotten a lot, and a lot of people don't recognize and remember your family member who's been killed. And Keep Kids Alive wants to prevent those accidents, and Tom goes across the country and does a lot of great programs across the country in education, and we have our street signs and stuff and everything. But then they also do the important part. They remember the ones we lost.
Right. And a way that they do that is with the run and walk for families and others influenced by this. When is it? What are the details?
Well, the details are April 14th. We'll be setting up and ready to go by 7 o'clock in the morning.
And the weather will be great.
Well, we
right?
certainly hope so. And but we've endured all kinds of weather over the years. But this will be our 7th one.
On.
But the run walk starts at 8. We have a kids fun run, and then we at 8:30 the 5K run walk starts. We have lots of walkers. We send them north on the West Papio Trail, and we send the runners south, and they all finish in the stadium.
Now I want to talk about this sign that we are seeing that you brought. Can people get these? Can they pick them up? What's the best way about going about that?
Well, they can visit our website, and here locally they're sold through Curzon Graphics, which is at 1013 South 75th Street.
Oh, look at you.
You know that address, don't you?
Got it down.
And all, but well, they make the signs for us and everything, so people can stop by there and pick them up. But they can get our number off of our website. Give me a call, and I'll give them the directions.
Well, I was just telling you right before the segment started that these do make a difference. I mean, you know, we're distracted. We're a busy society, and sometimes you don't realize how fast you're going. But these make a difference. When I see that, you know, maybe I'm not noticing how fast I'm going, and so I think they're great.
It draws a little bit of attention.
It draws attention.
How do you get the signs? Do they cost? I mean, what's the cost to
They're
do it?
$15.
$15.
Yeah. And so, as I mentioned, they're sold through Curzon Graphics, and people outside the viewing area, they can order them right off of our website, and we have to pay the shipping for that too.
Yeah.
But that's how you can get them.
Worth it. Well, the best team to register for the race. Or best, you guys, oh my gosh, I'm having a rough day.
Well, we all do.
Hear,
we all do.
let's
we all
talk,
have...
instead of let's talk about it, let's hear about it. I mean, I'm just all over.
Yeah.
The best way for teams to register for the race. There we
Well,
go.
is to go to our website, kkad25.org, and then click on the icon for the race. And you can set up a team, you can run as an individual, and we even have people sign up as virtual runners. We have somebody in Minnesota who's going to run around their
great.
neighborhood for 5K,
that.
you know, in memory of one of their loved ones. And so we've got 11 teams that have formed so far, and people are welcome to form a team in honor and memory of a loved one who's died in a traffic incident. And we tailor all the shirts that they have the names on the back, and this is 100 plus because on average over 100 people die each day in traffic incidents in our country.
You can see they're so young.
Well, but on the back of these for the family shirts, it actually they can pick a name for their team
Okay.
and all, and so we have
Great.
we tailor them with the name of their team, and they get to pick their color of their shirt.
The back of mine says Team Nate.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's
Yeah.
awesome. I like that.
And also, we personalize those. And you saw the picture of Nate earlier, and we have actually signs made for each of the families that they can take home with their loved one's photo on it. So.
Yeah, it's a great cause.
It is.
KKAD25.org, that's a website you can go to register for the run walk. Thanks for coming in.
you
Thank
so
you.
much
Tom,
for
Beth,
sharing your
good to
story.
see you. Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks a lot
it.
for coming.
Okay.
Well,